Hello world, you tuned into Mystic Rage World. This is your girl Mystic Rage, and we're here with subliminal random messages that we need to hear at any given time. When you see or hear this audio, remember these messages are timeless, so when we see them or hear them, it will be at the right time for us to hear them at this time. I don't know if you hear my itty bitty fur baby. Some of them got born the other day, so you may hear that periodically as a cry out. The mom done went somewhere to get some rest. So I have fed her and everything, so she's taken care of. She just needs a moment. And they need to just calm down. Anyways, maybe that's some message out there for the collective that some of us are just being a little bit too impatient with divine timing of situations occurring in your life. But I wanted to get out in the bust out energy. This was a bust out read, and these are the messages that we're going to go off with first, and then we're going to do bust outs of this energy as well in another video, or it may be at the end of this one as well. But first we're going to read off each of these ones, which are major. They have major arcanas off rip. This tarot deck, some of them are referring to the tarot cards in the deck. Okay, so we're going to go into the first one, Deviant, Chaos and Destruction. And you should know off rip, this is the Tower card in tarot if you look at it. This one's creatively different. It has a different name called the Deviant in this deck, but it is giving the Tower card in the tarot. So here it says upheaval. Your life is on fire right now. It is about to burn down. Great news is that the sun will rise tomorrow. How are you going to handle this? That is the magical question. The worst thing you can do right now is resist the drastic shifts coming your way. It is all crashing, but that's okay. Don't get numb or avoid it. Feel your feelings. Your trauma responses of flight, or fight, freeze, or people pleasing will be in full effect right now. Okay. Know that this moment will pass and things will get better. The memory message here says, Deviant is displayed as a Augury, the doggone god of chaos and disorder, who rode the Milky Way in the ark to Earth. Urgo, the twin brother of the goddess Yasigi, also appeared as a jackal and a vindictive raping and murdering rival. The message here, medicine-wise, here, take it in. We all have monsters, abusers, enslavers in our bloodlines. You are not your past, and you are not your family. Gift yourself with a trauma healing therapist, coach, or practice. The shadow aspect of this situation, you have been delaying the inevitable. Dancing around chaos doesn't work. You can't step aside the madness. The declaration here says, I am ready. So I am ready to take that next step in my life in regard to self-care and healing at this time. Okay, that's the message that I'm reading off of that one. The second one is given the Sun card. Let me just find it. The Griot. Griot. Okay, I am burning certain instances. This one is referring to our throat chakra at this time. So some forms of communication needs to be said to certain people at this time as well as a collective. But let's just get into this one, which is given the Sun card, which is actually is in regards to tarot is the Sun card. But this one's different. It's called the Griot, blissed. Okay? Yay. In this energy of moment, things are about to get really good. It is a safe to be optimistic. There is no undershoe dropping. In fact, put on your cute shoes and dance. People are naturally drawn to your light. Your love is your light. Radiate and shine your splendor. You have nothing to hide. The Griot ancestor illuminates your past with warmth, and positivity, encouraging you to embrace your true self, express your creativity, and bask in the blessings of life. The memory message is, the Griot is depicted as a Griot of Mali, summoning his Kora, Kora, you guys, in front of the great masquerade of Djenne, Djenne. Griots are talented or historians who sing, tell stories, create music with scholarly lessons. Hold on, you guys. My lips so dry, they sticking together almost. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I put my chapstick. Bear with me 1 second, you guys. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to reload that last message just to reread here. The guys are talented oral historians who sing, tell stories, and and create music with scholarly lessons. The medicine message here says to allow that inner confidence you feel to radiate outward. Hold your head up high and smile. Be open to opportunities for prosperity in love, money, and success. But here's the warning, you guys. The setback is temporary. Be aware of looming pessimism and self-doubt. You need the gift of play to get back to yourself. You're not seeing how truly blessed you are. The declaration here says, my future looks bright. So as an affirmation, you guys say, my future looks bright. And that's what it's saying, you guys. So stop self-doubting yourself. You have a brighter horizon on the arrival or at this current time right now. To take in the inner blessings, show gratitude of what you have in your life and what you're going to receive in your life in this given time here. Just be grateful for where you're at this time, because many chances are there's other people in way worse situations than you. So always be grateful. Show that gratitude to the universe, God, or whatever you believe in. Okay. So we're going to the third card of the number 2 energy, the High Priestess, intuition and knowingness. Stop searching for answers, meanings, and power everywhere but inside yourself. The powerful High Priestess ancestor comes forth to say it is time to go within. Now go deep within, you guys. There is something that you know that you may even have been in denial about for a long time. You are a child of the moon connected to infinite intelligence. Remember that. Insist that the voice be heard. Insist that your voice be heard. Dog, that incense is popping off strong right in my... Hold on right quick, y'all. As I'm talking, it's right up in my mouth. Okay, here we go. Okay, insist your voice be heard. No more people pleasing. You know what you need to know. Trust your own voice and your intuition. That still small voice is us. We, your ancestors, are the divine, and so are you. The memory message. The High Priestess is depicted as an Egyptian goddess Hathor, showing us as above, so below. Hathor, the cow goddess, represents love, fertility, beauty, and pleasure. The High Priestess stands in a lake of mysteries at night. This indicates the unknown. This energy can be frightening when we are not in the state of trust and belief. The medicine message here says, honor your sensitivity, be honest with yourself and others, and allow your intuition to guide you on your journey of self-discovery, spiritual growth, and unlocking profound insights along the way. Now, warning here, you guys, shadow aspect. You're feeling blocked and not able to hear your inner guidance. In many ways, this is because you're fearful of what that guidance is telling you. Get quiet, go within. Allow repressed feelings to come to full surface. Hiding from yourself is making you miserable. The declaration here says, my intuition is my direct channel to the divine spirit. Again, that is, my intuition is my direct channel to the divine spirit. Okay, you guys, and my fur baby just wanted to talk off where she was at, because I tend to ask where you been at, but she's speaking at the wrong time. Okay, shouts out to the spirit animals as well in the building. I may pull 2 cards, because this is part of a pick a 2 card read, this energy, these 2 and these 2 with the overall. So I'm just going to break down the next one which is the root of earth, which is actually, the roots in this deck is referring to the page. So the page of pentacles here. And this one in this deck is called root of earth. I don't know why my table fall. Maybe I do need to turn my fan down. Okay. The root of earth, inspired action. And this is the message here. Do you really want it, or do you want to continue a woulda coulda? You must take advantage of opportunities that are presenting themselves. You are in the beginning stages of something great. Be careful not to overcommit to too many things and too many people. Plant your seeds and stay grounded. You are a good student. There may be educational related news. Root spirits are message bringers. Barriers, but they're message bringers at the end of the day. Good financial news is also on the way. The memory message here says, the root of earth is reliable plant ancestor spirit, High John the Conqueror. Scientific name, here we go with the butchering, Impua purga, Ipomoea Purga. He honors the physical world and is deeply connected to the earth and nature. The formerly enslaved man known as High John the Conqueror is the hero of many stories. Some say he was captured. He was a captured African prince, and to others he was a trickster. One thing is certain, he's always outwitted everyone. In hoodoo practice, his roots brings power, luck, money, and protection. The medicine message says the root of earth is focused and loyal with a sense of humor. No matter what it is, this ancestral energy remains unbroken. To honor this energy, stop sitting inside your ideas. Take the next step. Warning here, you guys. Message. Stagnant, stale, and stuck. Distracted, blah. That's the feeling. Sometimes we learn even more from failure than success. It's either time to try again or abandon ship. So it's either time, you guys. It's either to try it again, dust yourself off and try it again, or abandon ship. Just completely let go of that situation. Only you know at the end of the day about that one, okay, you guys? And the declaration here says, good news follow me. So good news follow me. And apparently he got a big financial blessing. You see it in his hands, his smiling John the Conqueror. Maybe you guys could go into his story and get some, attributes and characteristics of what he endured in his time here. He is an ancestor spiritual entity at this time in the spiritual realm. And last but not least, we have Boo Boo the Fool, which is the Fool card in the deck of tarot. So let's get into Boo Boo the Fool, and then we'll go into some clarification ones, okay? Boo Boo the Fool, possibility and potential. This is your moment to make a fresh start. Anything can happen. You're being called towards infinite opportunities. Will you rise to the call? Pack light and go for it. Leave behind the unnecessary. Ignore the judgment of others. You are leaping into a new phase. You're leaping into a new phase. You see him? One foot on the bottom, ready to jump off. Usually in tarot you will see a dog, but in this one you see a black cat. Like, hey, you sure you really want to do that? So spirit animals are there too. Fur babies, spiritual realm, all types of things. So check about your animal spirit. And notice the flower in his hand as well. It's looking like a white rose. And he has another knapsack packed in his other hand, packed light, ready to take that new leap. Okay, so now Boo Boo the Fool shows up to remind you of the unlimited potential and the power of taking small risks. This ancestor walks in the energy of optimism and trusting in life. We all are a bit foolish sometimes. Walk off the cliff and trust that the net will appear. The memory, Boo Boo the Fool is depicted as the colorful, tactful clothing of the Mandate ritual clown, an ancient performance dating back to the kingdom of Sergu, Segou, now in Mali. The medicine message. Gentle reminder not to take yourself or anything too seriously. Try approaching life with curiosity and joyous expectations. Warning, the shadow aspect message. It's easy to get caught up in the voices, fears, and stories of others. Now is the time to be conservative in your choices. Caution is advised at this time, okay, you guys? And the declaration here says, I trust that I am unconditionally loved and supported. And let me pause this right quick about this interruption. I'm sorry about that, you guys. And I thought I had that speaker turned off, but that's when I'm in other rooms and my laptop is hooked up. So I'm sorry for that interruption. But the declaration as the affirmation, I trust that I am unconditionally loved and supported. I trust that I am unconditionally loved and supported. So that's the overall energy of this read here of the bust out energy is the Fool card. Okay, the Fool card. So what we're going to do really quick here is clarify this with our angel and ancestor deck, just to do some clarifications, and then I'll bust off the spirit animals at the next bust off read. Okay, so this is angels and our ancestors here, guardian angels, ancestors, all types of entities. So I'm just going to give the deck a quick shuffle. What is the message of what we need to know based off what we just listened to as the next energy or guidance or support that we need at this time? Okay, so it looks like we got some popping off rip, and they actually spread it out in four, so we're going to take them all in the order. We have the Stag, Trust and Thrive. We have Earth Mother, Feel Love and Comfort. We have Direction Guardian, Choose Your Path. Then we have Dread, Hold the Space. And the underlining energy of the bust out is Great Teacher. Learn for spiritual experiences. Okay, so we're going to get the bust out of this one as well. I'm just time stamping here. Okay, you guys, so the part of the first bust out of this deck here, we have Stag, Trust, and Thrive as the message. And let me just pull that one up. I thought I had it pulled up. 1 second. Okay, Stag. The message, come alive and thrive, stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The Stag card brings grateful and powerful medicine into your life. That's one. In different traditions, like the Native American traditions, he is greatly loved for Stag, and the deer have provided food for people and material that allowed them to create medicines such as items of the drums, rattles, smudge fans. Although the Stag have been haunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it also represents fertility and sexuality. Maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with spiritual integrity is supporting you on that journey. The extended message here, you guys, it says, you have the opportunity to thrive, trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. You were born to lead, and this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. The Stag energy allows you to feel safe because antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to ego in your thinking. You're being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you have accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. Okay, you guys, so that's the bust up energy coming out. The Gate, the Stag energy, And let me go find Earth Mother. Okay, Earth Mother, it says feel loved and comforted. Message: allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a share of love and light. Earth Mother is the female counterpart to the Sky Father. To receive this card is because in the eyes of the heart of the Mother Earth, you are her child, and she's highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is the only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that has her to adapt to and overcome. Her energy represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, maiden, mother, and crone behind her. If you can see it. I don't know if you see that symbol there? Let me see if you guys can see it. Okay, it's that. The crone behind her can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. Extended message here. You have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back into your natural center space. That is bringing you to a place of clarity and openness. If you felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You are not to feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light. And it's important that you know it's important you know that and feel love. So let me just repeat here. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important you know that and feel love. If you have any challenges with your mother or being a mother yourself, know that energies of the mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages, and that can help prevent you from making the scarce love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. Okay, so some of us are single mothers out there. I'm sorry to hear that you're doing that on your own. We do have single fathers as well. So shouts out to the single parenting, trying to hold on. Know that you're protected too. Everything's going to work out in your favor. I know you want what's best for your baby, and you thought things was going to work out in a specific way. However, that circumstance has happened to you. I'm sorry, but know that everything's going to work out for the best in your favor. And don't feel less than or unappreciated for everything you do. Let this be a thank you just out to the universe and all y'all for all the work you do for as a family member unit. You know, mother, grandmother, auntie. Because a lot of the mothers, sisters of daughters are not doing the mother role because the mother has tragically been taken away in other circumstances like that, okay? So let's just go into the direction guardian. I just saw him, but I flipped through the page. And he's got a lot of spirit animals on him, so I may not have to bring forth that read just yet. Direction guardian. It says choose your path. Message. Connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. The direction guardian card represents the angel of direction. These amazing angels, I'm about to say animal. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroad and don't know which way to go. When we are unsure of what is right for us or seeing the bigger picture, they can help us know what's best for all involved. The direction guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who was said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces, one with a child face, one of a bull, one of a lion, and one of an eagle. These 4 faces show the angels can appear in many disguises and guide us in many different directions, but always for the higher good. Okay, so angels, just like any other entity, even Jesus, though I would take it there, can change and transmute into different forms to get his point across. It don't matter what color or whatever you vibrate into, you feel a connection off of that entity, that energy is going to help benefit you in the long run, no matter however outside society says about different entities at this time, okay? That was just an example of just reading this message that this Ezekiel saw this angel with 4 different heads to prove a point that I can come as anything to get my point across, okay? So you hear the message and get into it. Okay, so the extended message here says your path isn't set in stone. Your angels and God have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and to learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know there's a decision to be made, particularly if you're feeling indecisive, choose the path you know you're going to make you light up. Choose the path that will make you light up, and choose with your heart. Okay, you guys, that's the message overall with the direction guardian. So at this time, there's plenty of opportunities available for us. We just have to determine which path that we want to take in our life to benefit us at a higher power, greatest good for our life. Okay, so we're going to go to Dread, hold the space, that heart space possibly. But the message here says hold things together. Don't make any sudden moves or changes. Stand strong. Know that knowing you are where you are supposed to be. The Druids was the ancient wise ones of British Isles. They had deep connections with the earth, the sun, and the moon. They were scholars who created the Ogham tree language, and they were known for their creative skills in storytelling, poetry, and craftsmanship. So yet another storyteller giving off the same energy of the Garats, but this one's given from the Ogham tree language, Ogham tree language. Extended message here says when the Drew card appears in a reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. If you're wondering what to do next or have a sense of anxiety about what is unfolding in your life, it's time to shift your perspective and move back into a state of trust. Don't trust your plans or anything drastic, or do anything drastic. Just trust in the process and let everything happen as it needs to before taking any more steps. Think of a tree. It has strong roots yet continues to grow and bear fruit. Your life will be a reflection of this. Okay, you guys, and that's the message of that one. And lastly here, we're going to get into the great teacher. And then we'll close this bust out read, because then I literally have to run some errands. But I was going to do this. It just ran a little bit over here. Let me find him. He's literally the next page, but the great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Message: know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card is inspired by Jesus, who was one of the most widely acknowledged and loved spiritual teachers of all time. But there is a great teacher in every tradition. But there is a great teacher in every tradition, and this card represents one of whom you feel closest, as well as the great teacher within. The teacher wears simple clothes here to demonstrate that even if you're living a simple life, it can be incredibly a spiritual one. He is surrounded by the sense of serenity and harmony because he is an absolute trust in the higher power that moves through him, and the dove on the card represents receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace through joy. So that message there is off of the white bird, the dove. Receiving answers to prayers through signs and experiencing peace and joy. The extended message here says this card can represent a teacher in your life or a great teacher within. Either way, it shows you that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You are having a spiritual experiences at this time and gaining greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There is a great chance that if you've been having any challenges recently, You have surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping your spiritual connection. If you feel that you received messages from heaven or the universe recently, this card is a confirmation that these have been indeed holy experiences. So overall energy, just to back up the bus out card energy, it says you're not going crazy. Some of those situations that appeared to you as messages from God, Jesus, the universe, whatever you believe in, were not just coincidences. They were divinely orchestrated for you to receive those messages or signs, or however you receive those messages, even through dream state. That those, like, this is a confirmation of, yes, these were messages delivered to you. And you've possibly been seeing 1111, 888, the 999s, and the 44 okay, 44. Okay, so I just wanted to bust out the bust out card energy here. I will reload this one with these ones and bust out the clarifications and possibly some other animal spirits if need be. But you see the ones that appeared: the staff, the bull, the eagle, the lion, the white dove here. We could go into the butterflies that was in the other one. Are they butterflies? But you see here the different animals in this read. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and staying in and listening for this whole time. There's the butterfly right here that I was talking about. Butterfly. Okay, so I do appreciate you guys listening, subscribing, liking, and enjoying the content. Just know to stay positive and stay with that mustard seed of faith in your life at this time. You know everything's going to be brighter on the horizon at this time. Plenty of new opportunities for growth, expansion, and everything. Just get more grounded, do some meditation, and keep a journal beside you for those flashes of signs of messages that you receive at this time. This is your girl, Mystic Rays, and I appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed day. Have a good one.